Hello, welcome to a video on Prezi. This is a tutorial, so first things first, you want to go to Prezi.com. And next, if you don't have an account, click Get Started Free. It'll open up a bunch of options telling you about what it offers. And you can click Try Prezi Free. And it will open up an option to log in and create an account. I already have an account, so it opened up for me. Next thing you'll want to do if you want to present in class with us is click the download Prezi apps, or it'll be Prezi video and click this, then click Prezi video on desktop, and then click download. This will download it, follow the steps to download and install. Then next, you can open Prezi Video. Now, opening Prezi Video will give you this screen, which you can then edit and make slides on here, which is time consuming and harder to do. So I would advise going back to your dashboard on Google Chrome, going over back to Prezi Video and watching these videos. Now, if you're having trouble downloading and figuring out how to do it, this video right here shows you how to do it. So watch those videos if you're having trouble getting started, and then go back to Prezi Present if you want to create a slideshow for class. I would say click that first and then click Create a Template. Video templates, which will be what is your friend if you want to create something quickly and have it be decent. Look through on your own when you have time. I chose one and made it, so this is the one I made. And if you're not presenting on a Zoom call, it'll have a typical background with your content and you can go through it by right-clicking. But if you've done all of those steps and once you've created your presentation, you can then open Zoom and get it all up and running before you present and do a couple run-throughs. But once you've done that, and you can either go through the process to do you can click apps and then go through the process to log into Prezi Video app inside of Zoom, or the Prezi Video downloaded option that you had, you can import straight into that. So I will import that presentation and voila, give it an hour. Yeah, so once you've created your presentation on Google Chrome, you can import it to the Prezi Video app. I'll go through the walkthrough while I'm waiting for that one. Is it loaded? It's gonna take forever. All right, so this one's taking forever. Because it is. Okay. See how much easier the Zoom app is than the actual app. But to do the Zoom app, you have to have Prezi Video already downloaded and logged in and everything. So once that's all done, there's a couple other settings that you're gonna have to click, which is Prezi Camera and then Mirror Video. If you don't click Mirror Video, your slide will be backwards. So unclick that and change your camera to Prezi Camera. Now, if you don't have a Prezi Camera, it will be this. Prezi Camera adds your slides. So the other thing is this toggle button. This toggle button is for if you're presenting in class and then it's not your turn anymore. So you can turn it on and turn it off easily without having to open and close your whole presentation somewhere else. It just turns it off of your camera. The other thing that's really helpful when you're inside of the Zoom presentation is if you can use a mouse. You go there, when it's your time to present, your mouse won't be going anywhere since it's not touching anything, and you can present and use your hands, etc. This is not a great angle for presenting anything, but you get the point. But the other thing is, I'm trying to click to the next slide, and I realize I didn't uncheck this button. So that, and then when you're presenting, you can flip through the slides. One thing, make sure you're not standing behind your slide. Not a big deal, but it's helpful. And you can interact with your slide. If you add a video, you can actually play the video in this spot while you're standing there. Interesting, right? But that requires the paid version. You can also import slideshows from PowerPoint, but that requires the paid version as well. You can do pretty much everything you want with the free version, except you can't present videos inside of Zoom, and you can't do like one or two other things. So I ended up paying for it because it's only like $36 for a year, and while I'm in school, it's going to be really helpful for any class that has me present anything. With that said, you can also present it without you next to it by going next and then go back to yourself. Or if you are in the middle of talking and you don't want it to show it. Or you can create a blank slide in your presentation where you are going along and then it cuts to a blank slide so it's not on the screen if you organize your presentation that way. All right, that's pretty much the basics, and you can learn more on the internet.